Hello everyone, and welcome back for the next episode in our Hollow Knight playthrough. Well, we finally made it through the rest of that death trap called the White Palace, and actually made some serious progress towards not only combining the white fragments, but we got this thing called the Void Heart, or some other charm that is now having an effect on what we can do with Hollow Knight himself. I have got confirmation from a handful of you that this is kind of like the end game now if I fight him and finish him off. So what we're gonna do in this episode, and maybe the next episode if I can't pull it all off, I want to run around and wrap up some of the things that are on my list that have come from you guys, the things that I haven't done yet. So I'm excited to get in here and see what little treasures are still left to be found in this game before I call it quits for Hollow Knight. If by some chance this is your first time stumbling across my channel, welcome. Hope you have a fantastic time. If you do have an awesome time, it sure would help me out if you consider hitting that subscribe button. Okay, let's not waste any more time. Get back in here and start uncovering some more mysteries that are still buried in this amazing game. Okay, welcome back everybody. Well, this is where we left off in the last episode. It's been a few days. I gave myself a little bit of a break, but it's Friday night, and I think tonight is the night I'm going to finish up my playthrough of Hollow Knight. Now, I don't know if that's going to be 1, 2, or 3 episodes. I'm thinking at least 2, but it might turn into 3 episodes that I record tonight. I got a list of things over here I still want to try to accomplish before we beat him, because from what I understand, beating him actually does give me the happy ending that I'm looking for, or Hollow Knight and then going in to fight Radiance. I'm pretty sure that's the one that gives me the happy ending. Now, someone did tell me that if I go ahead and fight Hollow Knight when, like, if I finish him off when Hornet has him kind of stuck down instead of hitting him with the Dream Nail, it will also give me a different ending. So what I'm thinking is we will start with that, just because I'm kind of curious, and I don't think it would be that hard to pull off. Then I got a list of things that I want to start working on. So, one, I got some fantastic subtle hints of how I might be able to solve the 2 puzzles that are still down in the abyss. I want to do that. I also want to take on the Grim quest line. I hear it's not too long, so we'll put on that charm and we'll run around. Apparently it's got some of the best boss fights. There's a couple of really unique boss fights, so I'm excited to see what that's like. I also want to investigate that other house all the way in the distant village that I haven't looked at yet. Someone also told me there is a charm still down in Deep Nest. Apparently there's a wall that I can walk through that leads to one. That's about the only clue I got on that one. I'm like, man, Deep Nest is so big, it's so dark. I really don't like being down there, so we might spend a little time looking for that. I'm a little torn. If it wasn't the fact that I'm so close to having all the charms, I'd probably be like, I don't really care about that secret. But if that's the only charm I'm missing, then it's going to bug the heck out of me. So we might try looking in that. And the last thing I got on my list is apparently in the White Palace, there is a wall that I can break that leads to the hardest platforming section in the White Palace. Now, it doesn't really do anything story-wise or anything like that, but apparently there's a pretty cool reward at the end of that. So, hopefully, they gave me a general idea of where that was at. If I can find it, we might try and take a crack at that. Once I've knocked everything out on that list, that might be it. Then we come back here and focus on trying to take out the Radiance. Now, granted, I might spend a whole episode just trying to take out the Radiance. I don't know. But that's kind of the game plan for this and the next probably couple of episodes. So I'm pretty excited for that. And since we're just going to go in here, I want to see what happens when we beat. Now, I didn't do it because I figured one of 2 things was going to happen. Either one, I was going to get the same ending that I had before where I just become the vessel and Hollow Knight is killed off. Or 2, I was going to get a different ending, but one where maybe Hornet is mad at me because I think Hornet wants me to go fight that thing in the dream realm. That's kind of what she's been like hinting at when I talk to her, if I'm understanding her correctly. But I was told that it doesn't mess anything up story-wise, just like the other thing. It'll reset me back here and I can continue as normal. So we'll do this first because I'm really curious. And I think we can pull it off fairly quickly. Be a nice little warm-up for me, right? Whew. My headphones are turned up, that's for sure. Yeah. Whoop. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, that was a clever move. Oh, he tricked me. Oh, that was close. Oh. Oh, Oh, I swung and then tried to dash, but it wasn't fast enough. There we go. Oh! Dodged it. Whew! Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh, nice move. Oh! Dang it. I still get messed up from that one. Almost every time. Okay, get some health back. Oh, that was close. What? No, I was robbed on that one. Oh, he appeared all the way over there. Aha, I was ready for it that time. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, man, I was down to my last health. Ooh, I know that move. Come on, take him out, quick. Ooh. Whoop. Oh, man. There he is.
Get down!
Oh, she went down. I didn't expect that. I know she said that this place would drain her. Hold B, okay. Wow. That's so intense. The music is amazing when that happens. Wow, I get goosebumps from that. They did such an amazing job. Oh, look, there she is. She's sealed in there with me? What? Did she die, or is she just sealed in there with me? Sealed siblings. Defeat the Hollow Knight with Hornet by your side. Whoa! Okay, so it was the same ending, but with a slight little twist to it. That was pretty cool to see. Man, the way the music, I think it's so cool that the music transitions with Hollow Knight during the fight, that it crescendos, it keeps building. So it's like the more intense and more final the fight becomes with Hollow Knight, the more the music builds up and adds layers to it. It's a masterpiece the way they did that. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's swoosh back in here and we'll start working on the list here. Completion. Oh, complete 100% achievement. Wow, look at that. We're at 49 hours. Whew. Okay, we're back. Boy, this game sure is giving Subnautica a run for its money, isn't it? Okay, so you know what? I'm kind of thinking... Man, I really want to see what's going on both in the distant village, and I want to take another crack at the Abyss quests. Puzzles. I feel like those two I could easily knock out in this episode, and then maybe we try to get into the White Palace since it's still down in that same area, and see if we can find that that platforming section. And then, if I get all that done in time, maybe we can start doing the Grim quest, and if we don't finish it, we can definitely get in that on the next episode. That's what I'm going to go with for a plan. So is there anything I want to change here? Now, here's something interesting. I have been told that for the two puzzles in the Abyss, I have what I need for both of them. Now, one of them, I'm almost certain I know what I need to do. I think the room all the way on the far left, I think I do need to do a spell move there, but I think I was doing the wrong one. I was doing the smash down, and I think what people have hinted at, I need to actually use the one where I do the little blast up. So that one shouldn't be too difficult. The one with the big door, though, I was told, look at shapes and sizes and colors. And it got me thinking, I can't remember off the top of my head exactly what it looked like, but I remember there was blue. I remember it almost looked like there were like these little head-shaped things here, or like what's on the health one I got up here. I thought I saw something shaped kind of like that. And it also looked like there was some kind of thorns or overgrowth or something going on too. So what I'm going to try is taking off, nothing. Nah, you know what? Let's take this one off, because I don't think it's too important that I had that on for this thing. I want to put on you. And Lifeblood Heart. I mean, that might be significant too. I don't know. I was going to put this on, Joni's Blessing. Okay, so we're going to take this one off. We're going to start with this. But this one definitely has my curiosity. If it's mushrooms instead of thorns, maybe this one would be vital. Or maybe this thing, just because it is really weird. It's got blues in it and everything too. But we will start with this. And so we're going to go there first. Yeah, we'll go there first. Oh my goodness, look at all the health I got up there. Wow. If I could actually recharge health, I would feel like I was unbeatable. That's kind of crazy. Oh, does she have anything different to say? Me coming back out? The path is open. Nope. Okay. Okay. I understand you won't risk your life. I don't blame you. I found out what happens if you do go in there. Alrighty. Oh, we still need, whoa. Woo, that's close. I still need 9,000 geos. That's something I need to get done too. Oop. It wasn't going up. But yeah, that's something I need to do as well in all this. Oh, let's get another one of these. 41. Learn to detect lies. When others speak, they usually lie. Scrutinize and question them relentlessly until they reveal their deceit. Precept 42. Spin Geo when you have it. Amen to that one. Some will cling onto their Geo, even taking it into the dirt with them when they die. It is better to spend it when you can, so you can enjoy various things in life. I totally concur with that one. I'm all about spending them geos. Okay. Let's take a look at the map real quick. If I hadn't just jacked my my charms all up, I probably would have done this one first. But because my thought was this one, we would then do the White Palace as the final piece. No, we'll do this first, because if there's a charm or something inside of one of these puzzles, it might be helpful with the other stuff I need to do. So we'll go ahead and stick with what we got going on here. So hidden station. Oh man, everybody, I gotta admit, it's a little bit bittersweet knowing that the Hollow Knight gameplay is coming to a close. You know? Because I've been playing this, well, you figure if I'm around almost 50 hours and I am on I'm getting close to episode 40. I've been on this game for probably 2 months, maybe? With everything else I've kind of sprinkled in there, maybe a little over 2 months now by the time the final video gets out. I might have to look up when I actually started this playthrough because it was so long ago now, I don't even remember. Okay. Oh, I don't have my compass to guide me. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's fairly straightforward to get there. Oop! I squirted blue everywhere. Okay. Now I just need to find the right spot to shoot across and see if either of these charms have an effect. Whoop! Caught one. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a little gap I need. Woo! That's close. Ba-boom! Oh, something's having an effect. I wonder if it's Joni's blessing that's doing this. Wow. That was pretty impressive. Oh, nice. Hello? This place is pretty. Oh, and dangerous. Oh! Oh my goodness, very dangerous. Okay, I see one right here. Boink. Oh, okay. Want to get down here? Oh, I didn't get a full flap out of that. Oh. There we go. Maybe I go up instead. There we are. Oh, I saw an opening down there. Oop, line up. Oh, boy. Tight squeeze. Oh, my goodness. How do I need to walk off the left there, don't I? There we are. This place is dangerous. Why does this have Joni's blessing all over it, huh? Oh, what is this? Oh. Oh, thank goodness they put me down there. My dash is much longer than it would normally be for something like this at the moment. This looks suspicious. Oh, maybe it's a shortcut for returning. We found something. Lifeblood core. Whoa! That was pretty. And it just booted me out. Okay, what did we get from Lifeblood core? Okay, this one's 3, 2, 3, and 4. Oh wow, it's the one in between there. Okay. Contains a living core that bleeds precious lifeblood. When resting, the breeder will gain a coating of lifeblood that protects from a large amount of damage. So like something that would take 2 or 3 damage, it only maybe takes 1 instead? Is that kind of what it's talking about? Very cool. Well, I'm going to guess that because we had all that blue stuff going on, it probably wasn't the thorns that had anything to do with it. It was definitely one of the two, probably Joni's blessing, because it looked very similar to the place that we actually found Joni's blessing. And it's in between these two, so yeah, that must have been the one that actually triggered that. Thank y'all for the little hints there. Your little cryptic codes were fantastic. And then this one, oh, I can stand right here. Okay, nothing there. I was like, how cool would it be if I discovered something on my playthrough that you guys have like never seen before. Wouldn't that be amazing? And impossible, right? First one in the world to discover this piece of Hollow Knight that has still been buried in mystery. That'd be pretty amazing. Funny thing is, I would never know if that was the case, because people would be freaking out and saying stuff, be like, what? Nobody's found? No, that's not true. Somebody's found that. I'm being trolled. Okay, yeah, I kept doing the downward blast, but I think... Oh, no, not that. There it is. What? Oh, that is crazy. Spell will deplete soul. Replenish soul by striking enemy. So is it just it's the dark version of that? How amazing. Yo! Oh, that was so great. You know, I wish I would have thought to try that. Because I tried that down blast thing a couple times. Like, man, it sure seems like I should be able to do something here. And people are like, yeah, it sure does. Why don't you try a different move? I was like, what? I was that close to solving that? Wow. Okay. 2 fantastic discoveries. Now, let's go straighten out. Whoop. Oh, I thought that thing was weeping there for a second. Let's go straighten out my charms. And take a crack at the White Palace. Whoop. I knew I was going to overshoot it. I think that would be fun to... Ha ha ha! I knew that was going to work. And then hopefully we managed to solve that little parkouring puzzle. I think my first big challenge is going to be fighting it. They time-stamped about where it was at. But the trick is, can I remember where that was? Because that place was such a big, you know, a big death trap. And it's not like I have a map to reference and a lot of it looked very similar. So it's not like I really got much to reference to even try to find where I was at very quickly. I'm hoping I'll recognize it when I see it. And I want to say it was not too far from that second bench that I found. That's what I'm hoping. But maybe what I even do is I just kind of swoosh to us finding it. But we'll look for a little bit together. Ground looked a little funny right there. We'll do a little bit of looking together before I give up and be like, all right, I'm just going to swoosh so I can just find this thing. Ho ho ho. Okay, wow, I kind of don't want to give up all that health. I'd say that might be a good idea to run with on the White Palace, but I can't recharge my health. And I think recharging my health is going to be more important. Okay, you won't be necessary. Definitely don't want you on. You I like. I guess you don't even really matter. I want these. Anything that's gonna like give me health, like I think would be the better route to go. I guess none of these are vital for this situation because I don't fight anything. It's just all platforming, really. Yeah. Can I put... Oh, but if I put... Let's see. When resting, a breeder will gain a coating of life that protects against... Modest amount of damage. I guess it doesn't really matter. I could put these on, but I'm a little nervous they might throw me off. Since I'm so used to... it's like I want my dash to be exactly what my dash is supposed to be. That's what I'm used to. Okay, so let's put on some things that I'm just used to running with. I mean, I know these don't really matter in there, but we'll just go and throw them on. And where's the one where I take damage I get when taking damage? There's only one of those, right? There's not two things I can use for gaining soul and taking damage. Okay. We'll go with that. That's still a lot of health, but man, having all those extras from having Joni's Blessing on, I liked that. That was pretty nice. Whoop boom. All right. Hello. Boom. I did have somebody say that. Oop. Can I break? Oh. Sorry, guys. They were glad I figured out about the dream nail thing because they said people that don't figure that little move out, this place is way harder for them. I was like, oh, I'm glad I figured that out too. Oh, sweet. I don't have to redo that. Okay. I remember... Is it... Oh. Something changed. Oh. Ahaha. I did find it. They said it doesn't break like a normal wall. Path of Pain? That's what this is called? The Path of Pain? Are you serious? I thought it was just going to be like another platform. It was just harder because, you know, it's just a different set of puzzles. No, this thing is literally designed and called the Path of Pain. To witness secrets sealed, one must endure the harshest punishment. What? Oh. All right, real Nazrax. I'm doing this for you, buddy. I told you if I end up crying on screen, I'm blaming you. Okay, I guess I go up. All right. Oh, there's a blade right there. Oh, this is going to be extremely unforgiving, isn't it? Oop. I gotta... Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh. Even the music they're playing, it's the sad stuff that breaks your heart kind of stuff. Okay. This is going to be something I cannot make a mistake, isn't it? Oh! Oh. I'm in trouble if I'm having this much trouble right at the beginning. No, I was on the wall! Okay. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I gotta bounce off them stupid bugs. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. What do you got me signed up for here? Now, I will not bash my head on this thing like all night. If I'm like, what, 20 minutes into this? I won't go 40 minutes on this thing unless I'm like making progress. If 20 minutes from now, I'm still at this point, we're going to call it. I'm not going to do that to myself. or you guys. Whew. Oh. Ooh. No, I didn't make it all the way over. Oh. Oh, I knew it. I needed to move over. I can't take more than 2 hops unless I catch that thing like on the way up. No. Oh, I thought I had it there for a second. I mean, you guys already know what the vertical walls were like for me in the Coliseum. Is this all gonna be just one long vertical, can't touch the ground kind of thing? Are you, what? Did you see what was after that bug right there? How? Can I just shoot straight across here? Oh! Of course there's thorns over there to mess you up. There for a minute I was like, shortcut, baby! Wow, endless supply. Okay, that kind of makes us a little better. That's nuts, though. Oh, okay. Oop, nope, that one's off. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, man. Oh. Let's wait just a minute here. Oh. This feels like a resting moment, which is not. Oh, it's not. I'm still having to grab and slide on that wall the whole time. You guys have to let me know in the comments below. Have you done the Path of Pain? And how long did it take you if you did manage to pull it off? Oh. Oh. Let's go. Nope. Oh, right into the blade. Oh. Oh. How do you do that spot? Do I need to have the charm on that makes you dash further to pull this off? That's what I'm almost wondering here. The way they're kind of spread out. Oop. Whoop. I wasn't on the wall when I hit it. Nope. Ah. This is so aggravating. No, it was a second too soon. Oh. Okay. Like, I don't know. Am I not supposed... Maybe I'm not supposed to hit that bug. Maybe I'm just supposed to dash when I get close to it. But if I don't dash in time, I must have to disable it and then dash when it's apart. Because I think that's the height I gotta be. And as soon as I dash over, I gotta hit the next bug and try to climb up. It's, I assume I can hit this probably as often as I want. Oh, man. I really don't know if I got the patience to put too much effort into this. I feel like this is the kind of thing that I just need to do on my own, because I'm gonna... Trying to talk and do this at the same time is gonna just make it that much more difficult for me. Nope, I have to dash. Ooh. Ugh. Oh, I saved that one. I'm impressed. Oh, if I don't hit it, it throws me into the spikes. Okay, there we go. Oh, too soon. Oh, no. Ah. Are there any platforms for resting in this thing? This might be better done as like a live stream situation where you guys can be there to encourage me from time to time. Last. Nope. Oh. I'm not getting far enough over. Oh, the other side. Oh. Where's my fan at? I need to turn my fan up. Just a second. Okay. One thing I am nervous about is I'm gonna get to some landing platform at some other place, and because I didn't take the effort to fill that back up, now I'm stuck with just what I have. And if I've used half my health just trying to get to that first spot, I'm gonna be like, no. Whoop. Oh no, I'd already used my flap. Ugh. I got across that time though. I panicked and hit my flap. Oh. No, there were thorns there. Who sticks thorns right there? No! Ah! Oh, I was like, new stuff. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. Boom. Oh, you know what? I bet a longer blade would be helpful. Where is... Oh, I can't see where the close bench is. I bet having a longer blade to try to bounce off those things would be helpful. Because some of these things I'm dying on, or sometimes I'm taking hits because I'm just so close to it. Oh. Can I go back down? The exit's not far. I'm glad you guys are happy to see me. Where was the, there it is. Oh, okay, we're gonna change that out. I wonder if putting on quick slash would be a good idea too. I hadn't thought about the fact that I was gonna have to do like parkouring kind of stuff, like off of bugs. So I think maybe switching out for something there. So I can take you and you off. Let's put on long nail. Let's take you off because there's no fighting involved. And let's put on quick slash. I mean, hopefully quick slash doesn't get me in trouble because I'm swinging too fast. But at this point, I feel like too fast would be the better option. Okay, I'll just swoosh us back there at the start of the puzzle. Okay, here we are, everybody. Oh, okay. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, okay. I wish I could double dash. Oh, I hit my head. Oh, no. Oh. One, two, jump, jump. Oh, yeah. That was nice. Oh, boy. No. Oh, I swung, but it was too late. Well, that's twice now I made it over to the bug. Quick little fill up. Zip back. Oh. Come on. Oh, there it went. That might be too late. Oh, that was close. Oh, I'm pushing my luck. Okay. No, I jumped. I jumped. Ah! Can I bounce off the nails? Or the thorns? I want to... Gosh, I hate that I have to get so far to... Nope. Okay. I needed to go ahead and figure that out right there, because I was like, maybe if there's an emergency, I can try to, you know, bounce off of those and see if I can recover, but not a thing you can do. Oh. Oh, I jumped too high. Oh, this is terrible, guys. Who invented this? Whew. Who thought this would be a fun thing to put in the game? People will love it. Not my kind of people. No, I flapped. Not me. I've been trying to go over here every time I get down to 3. I figure that's that's a good compromise from doing it every time. Okay. Ooh. No, wrong bug. No, no. Oh, no! Oh. My wife's gonna be hearing me screaming like this. She's gonna be like, what is he doing in there? He does not sound like he's having fun. I'll be like, no, I'm not. Who plays video games to have fun? Not me. I play video games for things like the Path of Pain. Oh. I don't think I could have taken any more damage from that little round right there. I got hit so many times. Oh. You people who enjoy watching people do this, you're sick people. You're sick people. And that's exactly why I'm going to go look somebody up and see if anybody has accomplished it. No, I'm sure there's people that can navigate this. Probably blow right through it. I wouldn't be surprised there wasn't a speed run associated with this thing. Oh, okay. Oh, I was like, oh, there's the blade. I should not have even bothered on that run. Okay. Let's try this again. Nope, missed my... I hit my head. There we go. Oh. I just kind of want to see what's past the point that I've gotten to. I want to see if there's a platform to even rest on. I'd already used my flap. If this is like one long path where you're wall gripping the whole time, I ain't doing it. I am not doing that. I will go to bed extremely angry person for the next several days. If I even try. I know people get on here like, you're always so happy, you're so positive. Well, stick me on the path of pain for a little while. You'll see that change. Oop, nope. Oh, okay. I'm probably nowhere even near, like, I got a feeling this is some stupid, really long, stupid thing. No, I swung my sword. This is ridiculous. The worst part about stuff like this, and why I have so little patience for it, is because it's not forgiving. I don't do well with things that have, like, no room for error. I make mistakes. And I need to know that if I make a mistake, I got a chance to try to recover from it and continue. But this one, if you make a mistake, you either die or you fall a crazy amount of distance back. I don't think I'll be doing this much longer, guys. I'm finding myself getting in a bad mood already, and I got a lot of Hollow Knight I was looking forward to playing tonight. I thought this was just going to be like a platform puzzle like the ones we'd already done, just more difficult. I didn't know I was going to be wall hugging and jumping off of bugs and stuff the whole time. I can't handle this. Oh. Okay. At this point, if I was Hollow Knight, I would be stabbing myself just to get it over with. Oh. Yep. This is almost done. I just want to get past that spot that I've gotten to twice now. Nope. Ah, see right there? If I don't swing just right, it's over. It is over. Worst part is too, I'm gonna use all my patience. And I was still hoping to take on Radiance tonight. There we go. Wrong button. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I can't take it, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'll ever come back to try to do that like on my own. For fun. Yeah, like that's fun. Some people love that sort of thing. I put you down. I am not you people. I don't see how you have that level of patience. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm going to make myself absolutely enraged if I keep trying. I already got to take a little break just to cool back down. Oh, I mean, I'm sure you guys can see to my demeanor too. I don't mind a challenge, but I don't like things that are made for people that like to be like, I'm not like an elite gamer. Never have been, never planned to be. I'm not one of those 100%ers. I like to play a video game, enjoy it, enjoy the story. I'm very much a casual, just have fun kind of guy. But those kind of things, I can't do it. I just get mad, frustrated. I feel like I'm wasting time when I could be, I could be learning more about the Hollow Knight story right now, but instead I'm bashing my head over and over again against blades and thorns and blades and thorns and bugs and thorns and blades and thorns and bugs. And I keep getting put back at the beginning and have nothing to show for it. Except for the fact I learned a little bit more about how to do it, but if I still don't pull it off flawlessly, I can't do it again. And it's until I pull it off flawlessly that I can get a little bit further and learn just a little bit more. I don't like that kind of stuff. I really don't like that kind of stuff. It takes the joy out of gaming for me. That's a me thing. I know that I love the fact that there's stuff like that in these games, because there's people that they love that stuff. Like I love the story. That's what they live for. They might not even care about the story. They're like, oh, give me that crazy hard puzzle or that crazy hard boss that like almost nobody has the patience to try to take it on. I want that one. There's people that love that sort of thing. I am not that person. Okay. There's going to be a quick switch right here. I'm going to step away for just a minute, kind of calm down, cool down, and get back in a better mood to continue the Hollow Knight. That path of pain, the fact that it's all wall hugging and bouncing and stuff. There's no spot for me to sit and be like, oh, okay. Unless I'm all the way back at the beginning, which is extremely infuriating. So give me just a minute. All right, everybody, welcome back, or I guess welcome back from me. Oh, I feel better. I walked away. I actually looked up a picture just to see if there was like an image that showed like what the full path was, so I can kind of get an idea of how far into that puzzle I'd made it. I was like, maybe what, 10%? 15 if we really stretch it? No way. No way am I gonna make it into that. So that was my solid effort. That is where that is going to stay. I'm glad I saw it, but no, I ain't gonna do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of... Oh, I know that's a painful one for some people to see me take off, but I want to put that one back on. Do I want to leave the long nail on? Oh, no, I need to get my, need. We're gonna take this off, and I'm putting on both of these. I like that. I think we will go with that. If I thought there was a chance I might end up near that Mr. Mushroom thing, that's on my list as well, I would put this on, but I don't think I'm gonna end up going through that area at all. So I'm not gonna worry about that one. We are gonna hop on Stag and head straight over to the distant village. Yeah, that's the one. And we're gonna find out what's in that other house that I have been missing. Okay. Now, I don't think I'm at... Okay, yeah, here we go. I don't want to fall. Now, this is the one I've gone into. So there's another one down this way, I guess. Aha! So what's in here? No friends. They lied. Are these just other people that have gotten captured in the past? There's nothing going on here. Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool that I found this and found all these little captured bugs, but this ain't much of nothing at all. Okay, well, I found it though. Thanks for pointing that out to me. Now, I know that I was told that one of the charms, it's down here in Deep Nest somewhere. It sounds like it's a hidden wall that I can like just walk through. But it's such a big space. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, this looks like maybe a spot where there could be something. The only reason I even want to try is because I was told that it's one of the charms I'm still missing. But man, I could spend so much time walking around inside of here. Did I ever go check the bottom left corner? You know what? Let's at least do that. I feel like I've checked all the way at the bottom of this thing. Oh. I'll take that. Up here, maybe? Oh, man. I was like, that looks almost like a ledge you could go through right there. Oh, it's water. Okay. Man, I'm so close to finding all the charms. I'd really like to find this last one if I could. Let's go see if our little spider lady over here has anything further to say. We haven't talked to her in a while. My good friend, you wear that bright mark of relationship. Then you've met her perhaps. Her who'd guard the mark, the gendered child. A sprightly thing, isn't she? Pale gift to the nest and the beast, and a fair trade for sacrifice made. Long she's been distant. It'd do our spirits well were she to grace us with a visit home. Hehe. Oh, I'm sorry. Old memories cause my mind to wander on such silly diversions, especially when I'm oh so famished. Well, I can't follow her. Okay, I'm trying to see. All right, well, we'll kind of, ooh, jerk. We'll make an effort here. We're gonna check some walls. I need the geos anyway still. Thank you. Oh boy. Boom. And oh my goodness, come on. Yeah. 2 hits. Oop. Oh boy. Run. Run. Thank you. Anything? Thought I heard something there for a second. Okay. That's gonna lead me back out there. Ooh, just made it. Thank you. Yep. If I'm gonna collect the geos, I might as well do it. Still hunting for something I haven't found, right? Ooh. Okay, I'm trying to be thorough here. Seeing if there's any ledges. Whoa, that I haven't checked. Okay, that's gonna lead back down, so we'll pass on that. Whew, I'm so glad I took a little break. I was getting down really fast attempting that path of pain thing. I'm not cut out for that kind of stuff. I don't have the patience for it. I'm not wired for it. You gotta, it's not for everybody. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. I'm sure I'm not the first person that was like, no. Ooh. Wow, there we go. Gotcha. Any breakable walls? Anything I can walk through? Hello. Boom. Boink. I love all the things I can one-shot now. Whoop. All right. There's something. Okay, we can go across here. Oh, I'm falling. Oh. This didn't show up in my... Oh! On my little map. Nice try. See ya. And full. Yeah, this just leads back out. That's kind of weird that that little path doesn't show up on my map, though. Whoa. Okay, this is a pretty big open area. I don't think this is going to be... Because the way it was described to me really made it sound like it's maybe a wall I can just walk through. And I'm not seeing too many walls. Or I should say that I feel like I've checked pretty much every wall. Like I've gone up against them, I think, in this little space here. And somewhere out here it's gonna start getting noisy. I don't know if it could be all the way down in that bottom area or not. Okay, let's proceed. I sure hope I find it. Oh, I was really trying to get 2 swings. Ooh. Oh, he opened up for me. I really didn't expect them to do that. Across. Yeah, this area down here is like one of my least favorite areas in all of Hollow Knight too. So to come back here and explore more is not something I was wanting to do But I was like, there's still a charm in here somewhere. I want to find it. There's something. I don't think I got to go this way yet. Anything? Anything? I'm breaking your rocks. Okay. Now what we got here? Boing, boing, boing. Woo! Oh, I got a little carried away right there. Got him. Okay, yeah, I want to check over here. I feel like on the map, this is the place that kind of looks the most like maybe there's a spot that I could go that direction. I don't even remember finding what was in here. Oh, yeah, I remember fighting him. Okay, and I went this way once before. Okay, let's check up. Anything? No. This is where I had my highest hope. Thank you. And get that back. I don't know where else to check. Okay, well, everybody, I think I'm done exploring Deep Nest. If somebody wants to leave me more clues, or at least kind of narrow it down for me, that would be helpful. Because I do not feel like exploring all through this Deep Nest. So far, I've played my least favorite parkour puzzle and my least favorite area in this episode. What is this? I was all pumped up to do a bunch of Hollow Knight tonight. So we are going to head up to Dirtmouth and start the Grim quest. In fact, I guess I don't need to go up to Dirtmouth to do that. I just need to put the charm on. There's a bench up here and to the right. Where's my portal at? You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm going back to my portal. Because I want to get out of this place. There's no music or anything, you know. I want some fun stuff here. All right, so we're gonna hit here. Let's take off. How much was this again? I always try to go left, thinking I'd come in on the right-hand side, but it doesn't do that. Okay, it's 2. All right, let's take off. I really like having the long nail, but I feel like out of everything, that could probably go the easiest. And we're gonna put you on. Now let's take a look at our map. Where do we need to go? Oh, look at that. We're right next to one of them. There's one down here. Now I have been told it's a little bit of almost like a fetch quest here at the beginning, as you're kind of leveling up this first, doing these parts here to get this little creature. I'm curious if it's actually gonna fight with me. I guess we'll find out here in just a second. So let's go ahead and hit this first one over here. He has gotten bigger. And yeah, we're gonna start this. We obviously won't finish it in this episode. I'm assuming we won't finish it in this episode. Surely there's more to it than just what I've done thus far. And then we'll pick up and continue it and hopefully finish it on the next episode. That would be the goal. And then after that, whether it's in the next episode or a third one after that, I don't know yet. Kind of depends on how long this quest line actually takes. We will sit down and start figuring out how to try to take out the Radiance. Oh, disappeared quick. Oh, it's kind of just a bigger version of the thing we fought before, isn't he? Oop. Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, look at that. He did shoot at it. Got ya. Ooh, I dashed into him. I got a hit on him. Flame consumed. That wasn't so bad. And I believe that will put something new in my hunter's log, won't it? Oh. Maybe not. I thought that the first one showed up in here. Oh, here we go. It's a Grimkin Master. Powerful and devoted member of the Grim Troop. As part of the ritual, it gathers scarlet flame within its torch. It will relinquish the flame once defeated. A spark of red lights, darkest dream, scarlet nightmares, bright and wild. Visions dance and flames do speak, burn the father, feed the child. Oh, that's super cool. Now, who's marching down here? Look at that, he is fighting. Ah! My goodness. These guys are no joke. I knew they were like 50 geo though, that's why I went for it. Okay, that's one. We got one in King's Pass and one down here underneath the route to the Coliseum. That's probably the route we're gonna go. We'll go to that one next. He shot him as we went by. I appreciate that. Oh, you got left out. Bye. How sad would that be if you could actually like leave him and regret that little move? All right, need to go up. Whoop. And can't quite see where it is on the other side there. I guess we can shoot across here. Nope, must need to keep going up. Shortcut to the Coliseum. Maybe. There we are. Boom! See if we can just fly past all these things. That's great. Okay, yep, we're just gonna keep going down. That bug wanted, he wanted to take him out. I almost feel like I need to name this thing. Oh, I forgot, you can't, you don't want to be swinging at those. I like that it sounds like it laughs when it does it. There we go. My goodness, I'm hurting for health. Oh, he shot it. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe I should have this guy on for more fights. Especially if he gets stronger as he gets bigger. That could be real helpful. Okay, yep, we need... Wait, do I need to go down and then over? I might need to go down and then over. Thank you. Was there a bug still down here I needed for my hunter's log? For some reason, I was thinking there was a bee. Okay, that one's done now. There we are. Hive Guardian. Okay, well, we're not going to be too far away. Maybe we grab that also while we're down here. Okay. And I just need to go down. Oh, I was going to try to dash, but I don't have any, Oh, he shot me. What a chump. What a chump. Okay, boom. Oh. I was going to try to... Oop. That still didn't work like I had hoped. Oh, there's a tree I've missed. I did not realize that. Oh. No. Someone did tell me that going all the way to 2400 essence on the seer is actually worth it because you get some lore stuff. I'm on the fence on if I'm gonna try for that yet or not. Woo! Oh! Okay, it will follow me. Good. This is a horrible place for a fight. Alright, get you out of the way. Yeah, you think it's funny, don't you? Oh! Oh, I see. They kind of spin. Oh, I thought for sure I had him. There we got him. That's 2. Okay. Hive Guardians. Looks like we need to go down a bit more first. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get everything in the log or not. I feel like I've made really good progress. I feel like it's a possibility still. Those are just like hivelings, right? I need the big guys. Were there big guys down here with this thing? I don't remember. I almost feel like there were. Oh, a whole bunch of little guys. Oh, there's some geos over there I haven't gotten. Not that I'm really hurting for geos, but... Where's the other side of that? Oh, I gotta go all the way around to get to that. All right, well, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I gotta go that way anyways, because I gotta find big boys. Oh, my bug got stuck. Okay, he does just get to like teleport up to you at some point. Whoa! See you later. Boink. Okay, down a wee bit more. Woo! Here's we got like a little blend of the two. Oh, what? No, no, no. Oh, robbed. Got it. There we are. The hive. This place was kind of cool. It was unique. I like that it was real colorful. You know, there wasn't a ton of color, I felt like, throughout most of the game, so coming here and finding a place that had a real big contrast was nice. I don't think those are the Guardians. I think the Guardians are the really big ones. You. Were you... That's a Guardian for sure. I want to see if that little one was. Nope. Okay, this is the guy I need. This guy right here. Oh! What happened to him? There he is. Oh! Dang it. He got back just before I could get my health back up. Ooh! There we got one. Oh, he can't go straight down. I wondered if he could. There's 2. I need 3 more, you guys. Ooh, I know you're gonna run. I think he's having fun. Ooh! I knew he'd charge me. I didn't realize he sped up when he did it. Oh. Oh, wrong way. There we are. Whoo! This place is tricky. At least we managed to get ourselves back to full health. Alrighty. Now, what I'm thinking... Oh, breakable platforms. There's probably more of the big guys here somewhere. Oh, I didn't realize I could break these. Did you guys see that? That was fun. Oh, got him. See ya. Okay. Wow, I think this episode's actually getting kind of long now. That's all right though. Oh, you guys don't mind. I've had you tell me on many occasions. You can make them a little longer if you want to. Okay, let's go hit the bench because that'll probably get the big guys to spawn back. I kind of was hoping I'd find at least one more though. That way I don't have to do this twice. What I might do is stick my portal down up here so that I can run back to the bench and then just, zap back. Oh my goodness. And just zap back to where they're at instead of having to climb my way there. It's not too far, but still not as fast as a portal, you know? All right. Pardon me, excuse me. Whoa. Oh, he tried to jump me. Big boy tried to jump me. Okay. Oh, I took a wrong turn somewhere. You know what? It might actually be faster to go on up now since I made that little mistake there. Whoa. But yeah, I think I started saying something about, I don't know if I'll be able to get all the hunter's log, but I'm so close. I would hate for this bee to be the only thing that keeps me from making it, you know? Those little moss things, though, I gotta find out where they're hiding still. I don't remember where I encountered them. I'll probably have to look them up. Where do you find this bug? Because clearly it's only like maybe one location. Oh, he curved. Good news is I got enough to go buy my my Geo back, or my charm back now. All right, come here, big boy. Oh, he came down again. Oh, that was a good hit. All right, only need 2 more. There should be at least 1 in here somewhere. There he is. Oh, I ran right into that, didn't I? Did he go in here? He sure did. Did I see what was in here? Oh, is this where is his body is at? The knight that I fought? I don't remember. Ah ha ha! Yeah, there we got it. Okay. Let's back up where it's safe. Okay, wow. Big statement with big guy. Like their smaller kin, their only instinct is to protect the hive at any cost to themselves. Somewhat clumsy, they'll often damage the structure of the hive when charging at intruders. Yep, they definitely did that. Does this cause them shame? I do not know whether they have the capacity for such a thing. There's only 5 creatures I need, and I can have them all. Okay, where was my portal at again? I think it's still in the resting grounds, right? Okay, that's probably gonna be the fastest way to get back to Dirtmouth. So we'll do that. And then that might be where we call it on this episode, because my timer got all messed up, especially since I had to walk off for a little bit. So we, where'd I go? Down, over, and then up. So this one, I don't know how long it is. We might be well past the hour mark. We might be just slightly past the hour mark, but I know we're past it. I just don't know by how much. Oh, I totally hit you. Well, this... Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I'm gonna get out, record my next intro, and we'll get back in and continue this little saga. I'm excited about this little quest now. I know I haven't technically finished the main story, which is kind of what I wanted to do before doing the side quest, but I've heard from many people that it's probably better if I save that for last. That doing the side quest is actually great, and it's more fun to go ahead and knock that out before you do the main fight. And I kind of like that. I would like it if that big fight and the good ending is kind of like the wrap up to this game. I feel like that would be an awesome way to conclude it. My goodness, this playthrough is going to be almost 40 episodes long, I think. Kind of wild to think about. All right, we'll go up here and hit our bench. How about we get one more precept before we go. Oops, I talked to the wrong person. 43, never forgive. If someone asks forgiveness of you, for instance, a brother of yours, always deny it. That brother, or whoever it is, doesn't deserve such a thing. So mean. 44, you cannot breathe water. Water is refreshing, but if you try to breathe it, you are in for a nasty shock. Right? Number 45, one thing is not another. This one should be obvious, but I've had others try to argue that one thing, which is clearly what it is, and not something else, is actually some other thing, which it isn't. Stay on your guard. As confusing as that is, that makes sense, right? So funny. 46, the world is smaller than you think. When young, you tend to think that the world is vast, huge, gigantic. It's only natural. Unfortunately, it's actually quite a lot smaller than that. I can say this now having traveled everywhere in the land. All right, that's it for this one. Well, I'm sorry that a bit of this episode was kind of down. You know, I hope we got to kind of end on a more cheerful note here. But man, that path of pain or pain of path or pain of pain, whatever it is, POP. So that's what the POP stands for, path of pain. I've had people leave the POP comment. And I was like, well, I don't know what POP means. And they're like, you will know. I see what it stands for now. Unfortunately, this guy will not be doing no more popping in this playthrough. Just so you know, I'm popped. Popped far too many times. But, you know, I gave it a solid effort. I really tried to give it there for a bit. You guys can let me know in the comments if you've done the POP. How long did it take you? How many tries did it take you? Did you throw your computer monitor out of the window? Because I got this close to thinking about it. But this is where we're ending on this one. And on the next episode, we're going to pick up and we're just going to work on the Grim quest line. We'll follow that thing hopefully all the way through to completion in that episode. If not, we'll continue into the third one after that, and then we will take on the Radiance. I don't think there's anything else on my list I'm going to try to figure out. Anyways, I'm starting to ramble, so I need to stop this here. Until next time, continue to be safe out there, buddy. I'll see you on the next one.